What kind of stuff are they giving you the most trouble about in terms of censorship? Nudity or
like
lying?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What did it? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is Hispanic.
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, and we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Hello. What's up, Cass? What's up? Ruining the ambiance. Alright. That's a little bit better. Hey, what's up, guys? I am I'm doing it from out in space. I am doing the stream from out in space. Oh god. Like, this is just like ridiculously stupid. This, like, all right, if you don't know, all right, we're gonna start the stream in a minute. But here, let's actually do this. The Republicans held a secret meeting in May with right-wing think tanks to plan 2023 Biden investigations on what? We're going to be doing an investigation. Far right is already planning strategies for an investigation of Biden under the assumption that Republicans will win the House of Representatives in 2022 midterm elections. Axios reported on Tuesday a two-day retreat held in Maryland's Eastern Shore. If the GOP wins control of the midterms, the leaders want to kick off a high-profile investigations as soon as Congress is seated. The Republican plan to draw on investigative powers from allies across Washington. Axios reported. The retreat is hosted by the Heritage Foundation, fuck them, and the Conservative Partnership Institute, and the American Accountability Foundation, so CPAC, I guess, or maybe close to a not-for-profit run by Trump administration, alumni that dog Biden's nominees with independent investigations. The American Accountability Foundation, from founder Tom Jones, who is a legislative director for Robert Johnson, and led opposition research for the presidential campaign of Ted Cruz, and was happily with the retreat. We are pleased brought together by staff and leading outside researchers to focus on enhancing oversight skills, particularly since we're experiencing increased oversight opportunities in the future. Jones says. Mike Howell, who leads the oversight efforts. Ooh, wow. The Heritage Foundation says Republicans want their vengeance for oversight of the Trump administrations and now are chomping at the bit to deploy these skills that they learned back at the Biden administration. They didn't learn shit from the Biden administration because the Biden administration didn't do shit. They're not doing any investigations. They're not doing anything. But I will continue. What's going to happen in next Congress? You've got 4 years of oversight in 2 years. That's going to be an immense lift, and it means that they cannot wait to get these committees situated, he told Axios. That was story number one. Story number two. Oh, no, we're going to leave that at this. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oop, it has that image up there, and not just yet. We're spoiling it. So here's the thing: the Democrats should be politically. They should be politically, and I want to make sure that I say this properly. The Democrats should be politically beating the Republicans head in. I'm sorry, they should. They should not be sitting back and playing pussyfoot with all these investigations. They should have at least brought up everybody that was on the planning committee of the Jan 6 riot and insurrection. It was an insurrection. Let's be clear with this. It was an insurrection. They literally tried to overthrow the government. Let's stop being cute. Let's stop being funny. No, it was an insurrection. And stop with this bullshit. Because here's the thing. You think they would have stopped if they would have just got in and would have just like, oh, change your votes? No, they were coming to hurt, capture, and eliminate lawmakers. They brought gallows, God's sake. No, they were coming for these motherfuckers. And I'm sorry. The Democrats need to grow a fucking spine and start prosecuting these motherfuckers. Fuck that. Every day, the Republicans, you heard it, Benghazi. You heard that shit every day. But what did the Democrats do? Oh, we want bipartisan. We want a strong Republican Party. No, break their back politically. Because you know what they're going to do if they win? They're going to end democracy. We have dumb fucks that are literally talking about, oh, we're gonna do an electoral college in Colorado, which means we're gonna eliminate city votes and just put more weight in rural. They don't want to play. They're not playing by the same game. They want to end democracy, and when they end democracy, then other people are gonna come and suffer. Do you think that they're going to stop with Roe versus Wade? They have literally spelled out the shit that they want to do. Well, next is gay marriage. And then interracial marriage. They are starting a fucking genocide. I don't get it. These motherfuckers are starting a genocide. And for you to sit back and say, oh, it's not that bad, we can reason with them. No, the fuck you can't. Some dumb fuck took a shit in Nancy Pelosi's office because he was mad that his favorite God Emperor Trump didn't fucking win the election. These are people you cannot fucking reason with on a way that they don't respect talking. They don't. They only respect fucking force. And I'm not saying you have to be violent to them, but you have to show them that you have force. God damn. They are literally planning. Let's just start investigations. What? They don't care about your well-being. They care about winning. And when they win, they're going to do all this weird shit that they think that you're going to do to them. The fucking Biden administration has done nothing but pussyfoot around these Republicans. Break their back politically. Here, look. The other story that Joe gave us. The other story. Here, let's go back to it. Leaked documents reveal coordinated RNC riot hearings communication. Leaked document reveals coordinated RNC Trump riot hearings communications plan. They planned this shit. Do you think that they don't want to end democracy to gain power? Look, Republican National Committee is seeking distance from Donald Trump as the GOP plans a strategy for televised hearings by the House Select Committee investigating the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol, according to the planning document obtained by Vox. Reporter Ben Jacobs says the document reveals a rare glimpse of the daylight between the aims of the party and the desires of former President Trump. The Select Committee is scheduled to air public hearings beginning on June 9th. The document is obtained by Vox, a coordinated communication plan apparently sent from the Republican National Committee, recommends pushing back on select committees as partisan while also taking care not seen as implicitly speaking on behalf of Trump or embracing the lies about the 2020 elections legitimacy. The RNC declined to comment on whether it created or sent the documents. The document is separated into two sections, one on the RNS goals on the on requests from former President of the United States, which is an abbreviation for former President of the United States. The first section says the RNC wants to define Democrats as real election deniers. Trump has remained adamant that the election was rife with fraud, based on a list of claims that have been proven false, and that demanded that his political allies do the same to secure his political support in advance of the 2020 midterms. The document displays the challenges for the GOP as they seek to aggressively push back at the select committee and appease the former president without explicitly endorsing the big lie or all of Trump's actions on the final days of his administration. Representative Jamie Raskin, a former constitutional lawyer and member of the Select Committee, predicted that the public hearing would blow the roof off the House. I wonder why. This shit is fucking unbelievable. This shit is unbelievable. They don't, the fucking Democrats in Congress don't get it. These motherfuckers will lie to achieve their ends. I don't understand why it's so hard for them to understand that. Republicans are fucking monsters. They want you dead if you're not in their club. They want you dead. They're fucking monsters. And I don't care how fucking hyperbolic it sounds. They want you dead. These motherfuckers that are in power want you dead. They only care about their power, their money, and they will do anything, any fucking thing to make a buck off of you or to increase their fucking power. The Republicans are fucking evil. That's full stop. They're fucking evil. And they will do anything to fuck you over. And I'm not talking about the voters. I'm not talking about the people who... I'm talking about these dumb fucks, these cruel fucks that are in fucking power. That are looking to make a buck out for you, looking to lie to increase their fucking power. The Republicans are fucking evil. And I'm tired of these people on the fucking left that are sitting back and saying, well, what are you saying? Are you saying that? No. What I am saying and what others are saying are Republicans, if you're different, they want you dead. They do. Nobody's advocating violence. The only thing that I am advocating is for self-defense and awareness. The Republicans want you dead. And if you can't understand the nuance between that, then I'm sorry, you're a dumb fuck too. The Republicans want you dead. I'm not saying go out there and do anything other than learn how to protect yourself. Protect. God. Oh my God. And it's been irritating me to see this fucking discord on the left. Well, what are you trying to say? I'm saying they don't want to just bully you. They don't want you to be around. They want you to disappear. They want you to hide or disappear. Like people that disappeared in other mass disappearings. God, fuck. This is what I'm talking about. This is what the shit that I'm talking about, that so many people on the left act like fucking weird-ass theater kids. They act big and tough, but when it comes down to it, oh, no, we're not going to do anything. We're going to let somebody else do it. No, fuck. They want you dead. They don't have no qualms about it because you've been dehumanized. And it's dumb fucks that listen to them. God damn. They literally are saying that we're going to start an investigation to start an investigation so we can get power. And it's just about power for them. I just can't. I fucking can't. I don't understand this shit. And this shit is out there. This shit is out there. They want you dead. Republicans in leadership want you dead. They want you either dead or controlled or fucking headed. Oh God. Oh God. I'm sorry, little rant. I apologize for that. Oh God. I I don't get it. I don't get how people on the left are just taking it as, we can reason with them. They can't. You can't reason with these fuckers because they just want their power. That's all. They want their power. They want their status. They want their money. And you think reasoning with them is gonna get you any fucking thing? I don't know. Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Uh, mm. Anyway, all right. Let's get to the reason why we are at this video today. Let's start this. All right, what's up, people? Um, I want to say this. You know why you here? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna fucking play it up. You know why you here? You're here because this woman here has gone the full fucking grift. Went from atheist or quote unquote not a strong believer to went from um, somebody who stood up for LGBTQ rights, and it's just dog shit, and it's just doing it for the money. I don't know what else to say, but like here is the demon. Let's go with this shit. Let's go. Oh God, I've turned her up at 1.25 because you know some motherfuckers are slow and so they can't understand past regular just one speed. We're gonna do 1.25. We're gonna see how this lands. This is why Gothix is now turned into Jesus. Jesus. All right, let's go.
When I started making YouTube videos on, all these controversial topics, culture,
In other words, going for the griff.
politics, stuff like that, I was very shocked to see how hostile people were towards my videos.
Wait, you're literally making videos to shock people. You literally are making videos to go against the grain, to smash people's opinion, and you're shocked because the shit is nasty. Like, wait, like this is that fucking stupid ass conservative mindset of where no, whatever I say they gotta like me and they gotta listen because reasons and they have to like what I have to say because I don't know. Okay, Gothix, let's go.
If you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen people try to slander me and pick fights with me on social media.
Who picked a fight? Who picked a fight? Well, to be fair, you picked the fight with me. I just dropped all the DMs. But yeah, sure. Wait a minute. Is she doing the victim? Oh my God, she's doing the victim. She's doing the victim. Oh my God. Okay. She's the victim. She's the victim. Let's go.
Maybe you've come across some videos that people have made to try and discredit me.
Or made them. I'm sorry. Okay, we will never finish this as long as I'm doing this shit. Let's go.
Overall, I was very shocked with how angry these people were. And it's not like I'm not used to trolls.
Wait, why were you shocked? Yeah, the tears gonna start flowing. Why would you shock? Like, I just don't get it. Why would you be shocked? Because, like, guys, she started doing this in 2019. She didn't realize that, I don't know, people may not agree with you on the internet. I know, shock me. Shock Pikachu face. But let's go.
Definitely not the case. I've been a content creator for a couple of years, been doing it full time for a while, and that's just part of the game, right? That's part of the business. You're a public figure on the internet, you're gonna get hate. But
wait a minute. Wait. Am I just doing this so I can actually show this? Am I just doing this? Am I just doing this because I'm just being an asshole? Yeah, I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be an asshole. Messages. Where's it at? Where is it at? Here. Let's actually see this. Let's see if you can actually come it up. I have no interest in having you on my channel. I simply said if you want to talk. I never said it'd be live. You are already milk clout off of my ass with your numerous critiques. And it looks like you made a habit of doing this with other creators. Your content is teetering on harassment as your commentary is mostly with insults and slander about my character. More than actual counter arguments, breathing heavily into a microphone and accusing me of grifting isn't an argument. This shit may fly with other creators, but not with me. How many videos have you made to attack people by name? Zero. Oh, see, how many videos have I made to attack people by name? Zero. Say my name, bitch. Say my name. Oh, okay. You've got some self-reflecting to do regardless of how you feel about my talking points. Grow up, and next time you have some issue with someone, don't be a pussy. If you got the time to film and edit multiple videos about somebody, you've got the time to sit down and have a conversation with them. Your priorities are backwards. Oh, now me and my Chad voice. My Chad voice. Watch this. The sad part is you claim about getting your emotions in check. You're a public figure, and fair use is a thing. But I will be charitable to you. Tell me where I've lied, and I'll do a retraction. By the way, the time you think I film videos and are spent on a live stream. And yeah, I would dedicate that time to humoring your butthurt feelings. you point. I'm sorry. The points I've made will continue. I've made. You the points. Oh wow, I fucked it up right there. I've made and points I will continue to make about your content and others like you is that you cover to races. You give cover to races, all to further your brand. I wouldn't have heard of you if it wasn't for the Arlelia Scartella video. You see, that's the problem. You want to sit back and say, you could have messaged me. You could have messaged me. Or your points, you point to any difference from your videos. But, by the way, gasp, a fat joke? I've stopped carrying those at 14. But, you don't want to have a conversation where it shows, you don't want to have a conversation where it's shown so no one can be misrepresented. Fine. But my views in private will be the same in public. Can you say the same? Oh God, okay, we're gonna finish this right here. Did she say the fair use and shit like that? Oh God, yeah, she dropped that shit. She dropped that shit. Like, that's the fucked up part about it is, she cried about this shit, and then she want to make videos about how I didn't know that I was going to be persecuted. Well, here's the thing: you're going to be a Christian now, so persecution comes along with being a Christian. We're about to have some fun with this shit. All right, let's go.
The hate to be like this. Seeing people, the same faces, leave the same volatile comment across multiple social media platforms of mine, or people that spend hours trying to antagonize me on social media, or even worse, the other content creators that make multiple videos about me throughout the month.
And why the ultimate other content creators? And why the other content creators? Dude, like, you can pull up my video. I literally say, people, you can put up my video, and if I talk about you, you can come on the channel and have an issue. It's like, yeah, no, like, it didn't stop you from leaking DMs on Twitter. It didn't stop you from doing that. But let's go.
And I get it, like, it's content creation. You got to make content somehow. But
wait, does she really feel that people, when they make content, they don't believe the shit that they're actually saying? Like, does she literally believe that? Does she think that people make content based on just, oh, for the lows? Like, no, I literally believe that you're a trash person. But, I mean, like, when you're a grifter, you see in others what you see in yourself. But let's go.
it seems very obsessive. And after a while of calling someone a TERF, a transphobe, a bigot, a anti-black, a black white supremacist. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out. But after a while...
Easy. That's very easy. It's that you believe that, hey, white people are superior, but you black. Ask your boy D-Roy. Like, it's possible. You having a shield of an identity does not actually stop you from having those fucked up ass beliefs. Look at Amy Coney Barrett. She literally just tried to vote to end women's reproductive rights. And that's shitty. And that's very misogynistic. Just because you have an identity doesn't protect you from fucking ideals that are fucked up. I know it's really hard for your conservative baby brain to really understand that, but your identity is not a shield. So, like, yeah, let's go.
Of doing that, you would think that these people would figure out that I'm not going anywhere. Like I said,
nobody wants you to go anywhere. Oh God, that's what you're taking from my critiques of your video. Nobody wants you to go there. You are a source of enjoyment for Schadenfreude. It is enjoyment for me to see how stupid you are and how much you grift. I don't even care about your success. I don't give a fuck about your success. What I care about is the stupidity that you're pushing and pushing back against that. But, you know, again, this is 2 minutes of a 46-minute video. And again, she's supposed to be a Christian and Jesus is the answer. Like, I'm sorry, I forgot. I thought the Christ says to crucify yourself and follow him and not talk about how you just a victim. But I guess she is living up to the modern day interpretation of Christianity because we know Christians are victims. Ask D-Roy.
I've been a content creator for a couple of years. Regardless of what content I make, I still have to pay my rent. So I'm not...
So it's about the money. Like, it's about the money. Like, what the fuck? Okay, let's go.
Gonna stop doing what I'm doing. And this is probably part of the problem. I think a lot of people think I'm making these videos just for money. And boo-boo.
No, I think you're making the videos for money, for fucking infamy or fame, and just to say, look, I'm a conservative and I'm black, or I'm a conservative and I'm a woman, so all of the trash shit that I say must be right because I'm part of the marginalized groups that should be disagreeing with it. I don't want to say pick me, but I'm smelling pretty much a lot of pick-me energy up in here. But let's go.
I can go get a job at McDonald's if I need to pay my rent. I don't have to put myself in a position where I'm berated daily by random strangers on the internet.
No, your narcissistic ass could not deal with that. We know that it's been all about the fame. You have started your career completely flipped to try to get the fame. We have that interview from Mooney Chick. We have that. But let's go.
internet. Trust me, as much as you think I enjoy receiving that type of hate, I don't. It's kind of annoying, but
Really though, is it really annoying? Is it annoying that you are getting the attention, or is it annoying that, oh yeah, it's bad attention, but I still get admiration? Is it? There are people who they don't care what type of attention it is as long as they're getting it. And I'm sorry, if I was constantly getting shit on, if I was constantly being, if I was constantly just being ramrodded through, or not ramrodded, but railed over about, what I believe, I would really examine my beliefs. Yeah, sure, you can pay your rent working at McDonald's. Yeah, that's some conservative bullshit. Oh yeah, I can pay my rent working at McDonald's. That's how you know this motherfucker ain't worked an honest day in her life. Fuck. And mind you, she went from model to Twitch streamer to YouTube commentary. Come on now, come on. But let's continue.
you know what? It is what it is. Like I said, it's part of the game. My concern with all of this, though, as I said, is the obsessive nature of a lot of these people. And I'm sure some of you guys watching this might be able to relate this to your life in some way. Perhaps you've had a friend that...
I'm the victim. You can be the victim, too. I'm sorry. This is what this sounds like. They're just picking on me. Oh, they're just picking on me. What about the fact that you just pick on trans people? What about that fact? What about the fact that you pick on sex workers? What about that fact? But I mean, like, yeah, no, because reasons. Because reasons. Let's go.
Cut you off and started slandering you because you didn't fall in line with a certain ideology. Maybe you don't support gender identity, or perhaps you rejected Black Lives Matter. Whatever the case may be, I'm sure you can attest to experiencing similar things as I have. And
conservatives. Conservatives are mad that society is moving on without them, and they're stuck in their whole little rut of racism, sexism, bigotry. Fuck. So the fuck what? Get shamed, motherfucker. Get shamed.
And I'm old enough to remember a time where people were able to debate things, have civil debate, not shit-slinging contests, and have a difference of opinion without thinking the other person is the biggest piece of shit you've ever seen in your life.
Wait. You're a Christian now. Jesus is the answer. Are you sure you're supposed to be using shit now? Like, Christians don't cuss. Wait, what? No. Wow. I wonder who fostered the idea that people that disagree with them are unhuman or inhuman or less than human. Yeah, no. I think you're a shit person because you have these ideas that are bigoted. Well, I think you're less than human because you don't fit the conformity of what I think of. Those two things are not fucking equal. If I was to tell you that your ideas are shit, but you are still human, that is a different degree of shit than you said, oh, these people are just groomers or are just pedophiles. These people just want to hurt other people. Versus your feelings being uncomfortable because you don't want to use the right pronouns. I think there's a degree of separation right there. But let's go. I can say all the naughty words I want, and Jesus forgives me. Yeah, exactly.
It's actually quite fascinating to me. And, I'm someone that enjoys being able to have conversation with people, but there has to be an attempt to have a good faith conversation, right?
Good faith means don't call me out on my bullshit. Oh my God. These motherfuckers misuse the term of good faith all the time. Good faith is not saying agreeing with my bullshit. That's not what good faith means. It means having a conversation that you would actually be honest with it. Where you would actually, even if you have staunch disagreements, you would actually say, hey, I disagree. But these motherfuckers want people to say, oh no, good faith. I agree. No, that's not what a good faith conversation is. That is a hug box. Remember, guys, that you want a hug box. Remember how you're mad and sad that your Discord server is taken out. Oh no, that's a hug box. That's not good faith. It's like I'm tired of these motherfuckers not knowing how to use fucking debate terms. Like I was watching Hague, with versus um, Haig versus Vosh and Haig versus Hunter Avalon, and Haig did not really. Well, you're just like, you ever seen somebody use a term, like if you ever watch like TFS Goku, Team 4-Star Goku, and he just used big words like that fight with Frieza, where he was using big words just because he heard it to try to sound smart. Like, this is the shit that these motherfuckers use. Like, they use words that they don't fucking understand in order to try to sound smart. And I fucking don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Good faith. Now you're just being obtruse. Like, the fuck? Let's go.
I'm not gonna engage with someone that is just being nasty to me. Like, why would I waste my time? I have other things to do, right? I got things to do, boo-boo. The last couple of years, I've made a plethora of videos on various controversial topics.
See? Plethora. God damn. This is the shit that I'm talking about. How much you want to bet that her fucking writer actually did that shit? But let's go.
And I picked these topics specifically because I think they are contributing to a lot of the societal unrest that we're seeing. We're watching, people just spiral out of control in the sense that it appears that people are losing their minds.
Watch the famous James Baldwin debate with William Buckley, where Baldwin incinerates Buckley. I'm gonna have to find that. Actually, yeah, I will find that. Let me see if I can actually pull up. I'll save that for later, to my watch later, because, yeah. I'm glad it was on that, not the other thing. Because I know, like, certain shit, I think I saw this. Okay. I will actually cover this. This is something that I will actually, I'm gonna actually cover this one. Save to watch later. All right. Let me actually close this. Okay, it's closed. Cool. Let's go.
Over politics, over social justice, and
wait. This is the shit that I don't get. Let's go back a little bit.
Unrest that we're seeing. We're watching, people just spiral out of control in the sense that it appears that people are losing their minds. Over politics, over social justice, and I make these videos because.
So, this is the stupid shit that I don't fucking get. People have always lost their mind over politics, over social justice. I guarantee you that video that Joe just actually gave me is where you will see people passionate, people fucking like furious about social justice. What do you think the civil rights movement was? It was about social justice. Oh my God. Oh my God. The social justice movements in the past, women's lib, fucking God damn it, the civil rights movements, they weren't passive. They weren't, oh no, just like Martin Luther King marched and then he went to Washington D.C. and said, I have a dream, and then we got like civil rights. No, that's not what happened. It's been really whitewashed, but there was social unrest. People literally, and I know, and this is gonna piss off some lefties. When people wanted their rights, they went to the street. I know, inside, outside, where it's just like, sunlight and other people. They got dogs sicked on them. They got fire hoses sicked on them. They had tear gas. Some people were shot. This is the shit that happens. So, excuse me, you're LARPing ass, we're going to start a communist revolution. No, it takes you going out there. So please, Oh God. Probably does. Probably does. Let's go.
I want to try to figure out, like, maybe I can figure out why people are motivated to throw their support behind these ideas and then act so hostile at the same time. Maybe there's something that I can do to try to lower people's tensions and get people.
Okay, it is something that you can do. You can delete the videos off your channel and start advocating for women's rights, trans rights, for, black people's rights. You can start doing that. Hey, do the Hunter Avalon approach. I don't give a fuck. But start advocating for racial, civil, and social justice. That's what you can do. That will solve it. I'm not saying delete your channel, but delete the very harmful and bigoted videos that promote otherizing other people. And then advocate for it. Do that. That's what you can do. That will solve that problem. As I've said before, I don't want people to take away people's voices. I want the stupidity to stop. And if you just link what your voice is to stupidity, I didn't call you stupid. You called you stupid. Well, let's go.
To have a reasonable conversation about something instead of screaming and thinking your neighbor is a bigot or a white supremacist.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I mean, like, what's wrong with that? Okay, and you're a white supremacist. Own that shit. If you think that's bad, own that shit, or stop saying the shit that gets you called a white supremacist. But let's go.
And that's really the reason I started making this content. Trust me, I didn't pick it. I was making video game content before this on Twitch, but I could not honestly sit back and watch the world burn without at least making an attempt to try and, get control of this situation.
Why is the world burning? Please tell me why the world is burning. God, this is 5 minutes into a video, and she still ain't talked about Jesus yet. But Jesus is the answer. This is just like more, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Like 90% of her, and I'm not gonna say 90%, but most of the videos I cover of her now, when she wants to talk about something, it's about how she's a victim. It's that conservative mindset. I guess it's the Christian mindset. But let's go.
One thing that I've noticed with all of the videos that I've made and all of the research that I've done on these topics is that they all have something to do with dismantling Christianity.
She went from I'm a conservative creator, to it's about destroying Christianity. Oh my God. She is really playing up the Christian victim complex. Oh shit. Wow. Fuck. This is delicious. This is delicious. Let's go.
And I'm not saying that just because I'm boasting about the fact that I was recently saved, although I'm very happy that that happened. I wish I did that a long time ago.
Jesus saved her from her sins. Jesus. All right, let's go. Never mind. Okay. Show me one of these Christian motherfuckers who claim to be Christians, but are concerned with, I don't know, caring for the poor, caring for women, caring for infants. But wanting social justice. Like literally. Like, did you know the first group of Christians were what we would consider now communists? I know, right? See, there was this book that came after John that was written by Mark. Mark, the guy that they say wrote this book in the Bible, but he says when the believers came together, they put all of their monies together and supported each other. I know, right? It's almost as if they were concerned with taking care of everybody to meet everyone's needs and not just having hierarchy to save themselves, to protect themselves. I know. That's commie shit. Never mind that their Christ said it's easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. I just like I just I just, I mm, mm. But you know, the Bible said all those things about abortion. Yeah, like how to perform it. I'm just like I because Jesus. Let's go.
For those that don't know, that means I became a Christian recently, and I was agnostic prior to that. But a common thing that I notice with all of these social justice...
You literally called yourself Demon Rosa. Vanessa Demon Rosa. Something tells me you are just agnostic. Okay. That's why we have the picture right here. That's why we have that picture right here. Yeah, because, yeah, of course, Demon Rosa. She was agnostic. Okay, let's go.
Causes all of these ideologies that are coming from the radical left, they all have direct confliction to something that's in the Bible or something relating to Christianity. You know, for those that have been following me for a while, I often talk...
Please explain. Give us those conflictions. Give us those I guess you would say those things that the left is going about in the Bible. Because I can actually give you points that the Bible is going against the Bible in. Like, what the fuck? Oh, wow. Oh, God. Joe, the story Grandpa told Rockefeller was confronted about the camel going through the eye of a needle. Rockefeller added that God gave him enough money to make a bigger needle. Of course he would. Fuck, of course he would. But please tell me about what the Bible, what the lefties are going to guess. Yeah, exactly. Because that grift money is strong. Hey, thanks for coming in, Snackaholic. How you doing today?
Talk about Marxist tactics. I know a lot of other content creators on the left, they like to laugh at me for saying that because it just sounds like I'm a conspiracy theorist. Okay, sure. The Naked Communist. It illustrates 45 rules for a communist takeover, and one of the rules...
Wait. The Naked Communist? Wait, that book has been debunked by so many people? That book that literally counted up the millions of people that communists specifically killed? What about the shit that people die from in a capitalist system? Like, that is just like propaganda to the fucking purest thing. But because, like, communism bad, and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna actually say this, and I know this may be seen, I know this may be seen by tankies, but the Soviet Union wasn't perfect. I know. Stalin was a fucking monster. He was. And, like, not everybody in the leadership of the Soviet Union was bad, just like not everybody in the leadership of the U.S. was bad. But Stalin was a fucking monster. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Yeah, Mao was a fucking monster. He was a fucking monster. And the problem comes where it's this blind adherence to people rather than ideology. Again, even going with the whole Christian thing, most of these people don't know what's in the Bible. They don't know what's in the Bible. They don't. I've read in the Bible. I was a Christian up until like 18, 20. Some of the shit in the Bible is horrifying. And if she has the time to read these fucking books, why don't she read the Bible? Oh, the Bible will find you will like. Oh God, let me just tell you this: Yahweh is not pro-life. I'm sorry, Yahweh is not pro-life unless you call, slicing open the bellies of women and dashing the babies on the rocks pro-life. Yahweh is not pro-life. But let's go.
Is number 27, and it reads
infiltrate the culture, infiltrate the churches, and replace reveal religion with social religion, discredit the Bible, and emphasize the needs for intellectual maturity, which does not need a religious crutch. oh, like conservatism. Like, look, if like you can like literally paste this on to the fucking moral majority. Replace revealed religion with social religion. How many times did they make social items their thing versus religion? Discredit the Bible and emphasize the need for intellectual maturity. None of these motherfuckers in the moral majority actually tell you to read your Bible. They don't. They tell you to ignore this shit and listen to what these televangelists say. Yeah, exactly. They literally preach Ayn Rand shit. Like, literally the Christ, your Christ says, what you do to the least of me, these, you do to me. Like, it is literally, like, nobody, do you hear them talking about the B Sermon on the Mount, the Sermon on the Mount? No, they don't. Because it would very, very, very much convict them. But, like, no, okay, because reasons. Let's go.
Trade the churches and replace revealed religion with social religion, discredit the Bible, and emphasize the need for intellectual maturity, which does not need a religious crutch. It goes on to explain what this is.
Wait, did they just really say that you don't need to, emphasize the need for intellectual maturity? Don't be intellectually mature? Wow. Fuck. Wait. Fuck. Wait. Okay. Wow. Okay. Shit. They just said be dumb. Okay. Fuck. All right, let's go.
With personal conduct now reduced to whatever feels good, do it responsibly, the acceptance of worship and obedience to a...
No. It's do no harm. I thought y'all fucking ANCAPs and fucking libertarians are the do no harm people. No, it's just about making sure that you say anything to get your way, right? But let's go.
Supreme being and striving to live the highest moral standards in one's personal life have been pushed aside. This also goes on.
Wait. Does she think that the left doesn't have any morals, standards, or codes? Wait. The people who says that no matter how different you are, you're a person. No matter how, does she really think that is the way that the left, the left is opening and welcoming to people being who they are. The left also advocates for treating people in a way where they don't roadblocks themselves. But it's not about morals. It's about conformity. Oh, okay, let's go.
On to say that such pseudo church organizations are
Okay. So you never make fun of people who, I'm gonna actually say this, and it look. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna say this, and this is just me being an asshole. I love the fact when people misspeak when they're reading shit. I know I fucking do it all the time, but I will say now there are two types when you're misspeaking. One, when you haven't read a text before and you're just stumbling over and you don't have a very extensive vocabulary. And then there's two, where you actually read a lot, but you don't have anybody to actually kind of hear the words out loud. So when you hear pseudo, you know not to, pronounce the P, like P pneumonia. Okay. But I don't know which one it is. Judging by my experience with Gothix, I don't think she reads a lot. I just think she's dumb fuck stupid. But I don't know. I can't make that judgment for 100% in concrete. But come on. Do you really think that she reads as much as somebody does to not have anybody? And then if that's the case, if she's reading a lot and has nobody to actually have these discussions around, then how fucking stupid. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. Let's go.
serving more as a community activist organization or service centers than communities engaged in the worship of God. Traditional churches originally...
And by the way, Slackaholic, I give you that. But they will never admit that Jesus was conceived without his mother's consent, which was most likely 12 or 14 years old. But that's their perfect idea of age range for the fertility of a woman for some reason. But let's go.
Organized as places for self-renewal and improvement, pay attention to that, are now being diluted into social clubs. So I'm saying, like, the majority, if not all, of these social justice causes that I've seen come from the left have direct conflict with the Bible. If you look at Ibram...
What are those conflicts, damn it? Source, please. Citation needed.
Max Kendi, the author of How to Be an Anti-Racist, there was this one video where he was literally trying to connect anti-racism to the gospel. I have seen pastors try to convince their churchgoers that Jesus was trans or non-binary. No, boo-boo.
Citation needed? Like, what the fuck? Wait. Fucking wait. Did she just say that there's no racism in the Gospels? Did she just say that there is no racism in the Gospels? I hate to pull this card, but like, Joe, you're in the chat. You're in the chat. I don't know if can you enlighten me on where there's racism seen in the Gospels, the 4 canonical Gospels that we see that may have been a cause for, you know, more than 2,000 years of suffering by a certain amount of a certain type of people. Wow, fuck, is this chick stupid? There's no racism in the gospel. Wow. No. That's in the Old Testament, you know, depending on who they want to actually vilify. The Christians don't like the Old Testament. But in the Gospels, where all the anti-Semitism like begins, because they say, you know, even though the Romans crucified Jesus, it was a certain group of people. But I'm just saying, you know, the Romans killed Jesus, but you know who gets to blame. Because nobody reads the Bible. Because wait. Pontius Pilate washed his hands of the situation, even though we know Pontius Pilate was a ruthless motherfucker that literally quelled the rebellion by sending his troops all dressed in normal clothes and then slaughtering everybody. But Pontius Pilate washed his hands, sort of, even though Jesus was crucified. You know, a Roman execution tactics, because you know, we gotta blame certain people, right? Okay, let's go.
Ooh, that's not a thing. And often when I try to bring stuff like this, a lot of people who are atheists, agnostic, or maybe they just flat out just don't like Jesus for some reason or another, they'll...
Why do I not like your imaginary friend? That's like me saying, I don't like Thor. Like, the fuck? I'm just like, why does she blink like that? I'm sorry. And I know I got it on 1.5 speed, but still, like, okay, let's go.
Will usually say something to the effect of, well, Christianity is bad because it's full of pedophiles, or it's full of people that want to convert homosexuality. They want to, what do they call it? The conversion therapy, right? And they'll try to use these as examples to say, like, oh, Christianity is bad because of this thing. Well, if
Christianity is bad because a number of different things in the Bible. First, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves with Christianity, it causes people to be intellectually lazy. Because when you think, oh, a snake can talk, oh, donkeys can talk, oh, magic happens, and I know you think it's miracles, but no, magic happens, you really don't understand the difference between hyperbole, satire, sarcasm, hyperbole, or metaphors. I'm sorry. It is a thing that happens. And I know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that all Christians. I know that there are Christians that can understand that there are metaphors in the Bible. There are myths and facts, and they don't take it literally. But people like with these Bible thumpers want to actually do. They literally want you to believe everything in the Bible, and so your skew of reality is all fucked up. But let's go.
If that's the case and people are legitimately being hurt because of the church, then the logical thing to do would be to close the church.
So is she advocating the closing of all of these churches where they find that they're, let's face it, children being hurt? Is that what she's advocating for? No, she's not advocating for that. Because here's the thing. If that was the case, we wouldn't have the Roman Catholic Church anymore. In fact, I know that the joke is when there's a scandal about children being hurt, just find out which gender the child is, and you'll find out the denomination. But come on, come the fuck on, come the fuck on. This is just crazy talk here. Let's see something. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like the anti-Semitism in the Bible is just rampant. And it starts with the gospel. What does the Bible say about racism? That is good and you should enforce it. Like, literally, this is the shit that's in the Bible. But no, these motherfuckers want to act like, oh no, the God was always like loving people and always about showing kindness and justice and shit like that. Yahweh flooded the planet because he was mad that he messed up. Like, go back and read the Noah's flood. He was mad that he messed up creating man, and he decided to flood the planet. Never mind that was a retranslation of a reappropriated story about how one guy was just mad that humans was just making too much noise. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about how the Epic of Gilgamesh came before the Noah's Ark story. But you know, reasons. I literally had a friend of mine tell me that no, the Bible came first and everybody else copied. And when I said that no, we have proof that this came first, nuh-uh, they were told the information before it actually happened to write down, and then they wrote it down, and then the Bible came really first because reasons. But let's go.
That would be the logical thing. You wouldn't want to start injecting it with social justice. That sort of seems like there is another motive there instead of trying to get rid of something that supposedly is bad. And side note, you're going to find bad people regardless if they're religious or not. Clearly.
So, you're just going to find evil anywhere, so let's not do anything about it. Like, this is literally it. It's like, oh, there's going to be bad people anywhere. Oh, this is like, let's do nothing about it. Then shut your fucking mouth. But let's go.
I deal with a lot of people that are woke, and they're not the nicest individuals, so...
No, I'm not nice. Fuck it. I was going to say I'm nice, but I'm not nice. Fuck. I don't care about being nice. I care about being just to people. I care about sticking up for people. I care about kindness, but fuck nice. I don't give a fuck about being nice. What I care about is making sure that people are stood up for. Fuck about nice. Nice is a description of weather. Just like fair. And fair is a place to sell pigs, farms to do fucking corn husk calls and shit like that. But let's go.
I don't like generalizing in the sense that all Christians are bad. And you know the thing is I used to think exactly like that. I tell this story one time of it's very embarrassing, but in high school, I tried flushing a Bible down the toilet strictly out of a virtue signal. I never opened up the Bible, never went to church, never.
I don't think you've opened up the Bible since then either. But who the fuck flushes a Bible down the toilet? Like, wait, oh my God, she's doing the thing. Oh, like, remember how bad I was? I was this bad, but Jesus saved me. Like, the fuck? The fuck? Oh my God. Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay, let's go.
Knew anything about God, but I had a lot of opinions on him. And yeah, I threw a Bible in the toilet in front of a bunch of girls in the bathroom. And, you know, I was one of those angry, angsty teenagers.
Is this the high school that you didn't finish? Or I'm sorry, you said you didn't finish your education. So was it that you didn't finish high school? Did you finish high school? Did you didn't finish college? Which was it? Which education that you didn't finish? I'm just saying, like, or was that a lie? I don't know. Which one was a lie? Which one was a lie? But you literally called yourself Demon Rosa. I don't get it. Like, wow, you were edgy. Oh God, with the black eyeliner that you still have on right now. The fuck? What? All right, let's go.
The reason that I'm bringing this up is to pose the question, you know, if God is imaginary, if he doesn't exist, then why are people putting so much effort behind trying to destroy the church? That's a question.
Because of dumb fucks like you. And wait. Look. I'm gonna say this. If God is the supreme being, why is it that people are having success pushing back against the church? Like, you know, like that just bothers me. Either your God isn't all powerful, or he doesn't care that people are opposing the church. Which one is it? Is he doesn't care, or is he, and he's all powerful and doesn't care, or he's not all powerful but he does care? I mean, like, I mean, like, it's not like people are going around with some iron chariots, like, right? Wait. Are people going around with iron chariots because that was too strong for the power of God? I'm just saying, like, I mean, like, but I guess you can call it a car iron chariot. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. Maybe I am flaunting that I've actually read the Bible more than this dumb fuck on screen. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Let's go.
Question for you. I already know the answer. I'm gonna give it to you, but I want to get your brain thinking a little bit. Have you ever heard the phrase "how to boil a frog"? It's this idea that if you were to take a frog and throw it into a boiling pot of water, if you threw it into a boiling pot of water, it would.
Okay, I made the decision. She's just that fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Okay, all right, let's go.
Jump out immediately because it's hot. It's like, ah, right? So instead, what you do is you put a frog in a room temperature pot of water and you slowly raise the heat. And by the time the frog realizes that he's being boiled, it's too late. He's dead. So the people in power that are benefiting off of seeing society fight with each other, they're boiling the frog. The frog being people that are followers of Christ. And
I'm sorry, like, does she think she's in the end time? Does she think this is Revelation? She went from Demon Rosa to fucking Cat Kern. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, she's going Cat Kern on us. Oh, shit. Wait. The next thing she's going to be talking about, how she went to heaven and everybody was in flight school. Okay. Christians are the frogs, are the followers of Christ. Wait, what? Does she think the Antichrist is here already? I mean, like, she did have the name Demon. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Wow. Fucking really? Wow. Fucking really? Oh, wow. The fuck? They're slowly turning on the bull. I'm sorry. Look, I thought Christians want to be persecuted. Like, that proves that they're like their Christ, that they want to be persecuted. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? The Christians are literally like boiling frogs, and the people in power are turning it up. Like, is the devil the prince of this world now? Like, even though that was a mistranslation of what the really book says, but you know, Lucifer, right? Lucifer, he's not some, you know, metrosexual pan person that owns a club called, you know, Lux in LA. No, he's ruling the world. Like, it's some shitty ass fucking early 2000s movie. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's go.
They're doing this because if you were to outright close the churches, or like Canada, there's a lot of church burnings going on. I don't know if they're still happening. Let me know in the comments if that's still.
Oh God, no! Just throwing fear because reasons and shit. It was what, like 2-3 fires? Oh my God, they're coming to close the churches. Like, the devil is coming to church to close the churches. Wow, fuck, I'm tired. Wow, okay, fuck, I just can't. Oh, there was like, after when they found out about, you know, the genocide that's still happening in Canada with the First Nations people, there were some churches that caught fire, even though they never proved it was deliberate. They may have proved one, and then they found the person, but they never proved anybody else literally caused any other problems. Like, yeah, because reasons. Yeah, exactly. It's right along with the rash and string of like white people being like killed in South Africa by roving gangs of like Dafari men. And if you understand the Dafari as a Conan reference, you'll get what I mean. Like, these savages that are going to kill poor white farmers. Yeah, exactly. Because reasons. But like, yeah. Let's go.
Occurring. I know in 2020 it was a big issue, but if you were to just close all the churches, people would notice. People would notice, and people would say something. So instead, you slowly inject the church with social justice. And if you add things to the gospel, the Bible, if you add things, you are therefore subtracting things.
Oh my God. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about, how a lot of these people don't read the Bible, don't read the context around the Bible, don't know that shit is added and subtracted from the Bible all the fucking time. We literally have extra books put on in the gospel, extra verses put on in the gospel to like tell a better complete story. We literally have, when they were translating from one text to another, they said stop adding more stuff in the fucking paragraphs. And they continue to add more shit. Like, I get it, she's a dumb fuck. I truly get that she's dumb as a bag of rocks. And like, dumb as a bag of rocks. But when you don't know these things, when you don't know that there have been multiple gospels, not just the 4 canonical ones that were handed out by fucking Martin Luther from the Roman Catholic Church, that in and of themselves actually had more than 66 books of the Bible, you really don't fucking get shit. But, you know, Jesus.
Things. So instead of, like that book said, instead of going to church to worship God and have a connection with him, you are now going to church to be a social justice warrior to talk about.
But wait, aren't we all God's children? Don't we all deserve love? Don't we all deserve to be like? Does she? I just okay. Fuck. Only 12 minutes. Oh God. Oh God. I'm about to Roblox myself. Let's go.
about anti-racism, to talk about white supremacy and whiteness and systemic racism and inequity and all this garbage. That's not the point.
I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. Oh God. Oh God. Did she just say that talking about equality is not a part of Christianity? I I I I don't. Oh God. Wait. So if Christianity is not about having equality, then it should burn. It should fucking right on the vine. Because if you think your God made everyone in the image of Him, what makes you think you can treat another person, another individual, worse because of the color of their skin? I get the curse of Ham, and even going back, the curse of Cain. I how? Fucking how? I don't get this shit. It makes no fucking sense to me, because all it says is that no, don't worry about what's oppressing you, what's hurting you. Just suck it up and worship God. And if you want to go for that case, then good. We can say Christianity is hurting people because it's ignoring their pain, which, ironically enough, your Christ said He is there to bear your burdens, to ease your pain. What was it? A bomb in Gilead? But no, just suck it up because reasons. Like, this is the most backward. No, it's not. It's not the most backward way I've heard Christianity to fucking support racism. It's not, because like I heard people use. I've heard G-Man say slavery was good. This is just like a more eloquent form of justifying horrors in the Bible, or just ignoring horrors in the Bible because her fifis are hurt. Wait, she's a YouTuber that got big rather quick. Yeah, we were there for. Lost herself to her ego, of course. And the next logical step is only falling into a belief system that tells you you're better than everyone else just because you forgot to add reasons. Of course, you're better than everybody else because reasons. Yeah, reasons. All right, let's go.
Of going to church. It's not the point of being a believer in God. What I'm seeing is a symptom of a communist uprising. And that's not good. I know there's a lot of people in America that are in favor of communism, and these people were born here, I would assume. They were probably born here. They probably picked up on that information in college, but I know a lot of survivors that grew up in under communism. And
no, what they grew up was under authoritarianism. Again, tankies can eat shit. If you think that communism means having a strong authoritarian leader above you, you can eat shit. Oh no, she never had a real job. But tankies can eat shit. If you think oppressing people all because you put it under the guise of socialism, like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. When you want to actually put more money into military spending than actually taking care of your people, fuck that. I'm sorry. I just like, were there some things that we could have done, some examples that we can take from the Soviet Union? Yes. Their thing about housing, the way they actually design housing, that's fucking awesome. But they still had wages in the Soviet Unions. They still had hierarchy in the Soviet Union. It wasn't a communist state. But let's go.
And their families starved. I have this one friend, Lily. I went to go see her recently do a talk in Connecticut. She's really, really awesome. But she grew up under Mao Zedong, a the dictator during the Cultural Revolution, and she talked about how families had to swap their dead children with their neighbors so that they could have something to eat.
All right, Jay. Now, I'm gonna put this up as a standalone video. It's gonna be a little bit longer than my normal one, but yeah, no, that's cool.
That's how bad it was under communism, and then you have people in.
Again, this whole conflation of some of these totalitarian, monstrous, genocidal, and racist fucking people. That's not what communism is. That's not what socialism is. I don't know. Like, of course, I can get to the whole whataboutism, like the fact that right now, because of a capitalist mistake and always doing just on time production, we're fucking dealing with a fucking formula shortage. That happened under capitalism because a company was trying to make profit. I mean, like, we're not going to talk about the whataboutism of the American healthcare system, where it's so many people go without healthcare or can't afford to get sick even though they have healthcare. We're not going to talk about the whataboutism of people actually needing help but are so embarrassed or disencouraged from actually applying for social safety net thing because you just got to prove that you're poor enough to get it. Like no, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that whataboutism. We're just going to talk about some of the monstrous shit that, Mao or Stalin did, because it was monstrous shit. But let's go.
America, they're like, oh yes, communism. In order for communism to work, you have to ensure that everyone is on board, and that's not realistic. So how do you push?
I mean, like, you're right. There are dumb fucks like you that won't understand what communism really is, because you need to feel special. You need to feel special by seeing that I'm above everybody else. But sadly, it took you grifting. Like, let's be honest. And it's been stated. First you did modeling, that didn't work for you. Then you did Twitch gaming streaming, that didn't work for you. And now you plan towards the grift. And the only reason that works for you, because I'm not saying I smell pick me. I'm sorry. All right. Let's go.
For communism if people don't want to participate? With communist uprisings, there are two main entry points. The first is family, and the second is religion, which is what.
Wait, that's not what causes communism uprising. Oh my god. Wait. Nobody tell her that during the Soviet Union, the Russian Orthodox Church still was in place. Like, they weren't gone. Nobody tell her that there is Christianity in China. It's a recognized state religion, as well as Buddhism. And I know Confucianism is more of a code of ethics than anything, but Taoism is a thing. There are religions in these quote unquote communist states. They just don't have the power like you would have, say, like a Pope in Rome that would have actually had control of different kingdoms during the Middle Ages. They don't fucking get it. They don't know this shit, and it's sad because the straw man that they're building is so big and monstrous. It scares them with its shadow. By the way, that reminds me. Did you know Haig actually said that Hunter fucking Avalon was building a scarecrow? He said Hunter Avalon is building a scarecrow of his position. And I just wanted to say, hey, you fucking stupid, man. You're fucking dumb. But let's go. Oh no, of course she's reading Ayn Rand's Objectivism. She that's what a script writer actually asked. That's what she comes up with. Yeah, not her script writer, but that's what she comes up with.
Why, for example, in 2020 during the peaceful protests, Black Lives Matter admitted that they were trained Marxists, and on their website they said that they wanted to dismantle the nuclear family. They opposed the nuclear family or something to that effect.
Source, just trust me, bro. And by the way, like, okay, like, let's be honest with you. Let's have this conversation. Let's have this conversation. Do these motherfuckers really understand that the nuclear family was a modern invention? Like, do they get that? Do they know that? Like, the nuclear family, it wasn't around, like, more than 100 years ago. Like, it wasn't. That's just the thing. It was a white picket fence created for suburbia shit. Most humans, up until about 150 years ago, to the prevalence of big cities like we have now 200 years ago, mostly lived in clans full of families. It wasn't just, oh no, like, I was one mom, one dad, and 2.5 kids, the 0.5 kids, because we had to drag around half a kid to make sure we get food from outside. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Like, does she not know that? When like the etymology of nuclear family? Let's look. When did term nuclear Here, let's look at this shit. The origin of nuclear family dates to the 1920s, when the economic fields of anthropology and sociology were both still young. The Oxford English Dictionary cites Berlovsky, considered a founder of social anthropology. Anthropology as the coiner of the term. Wikipedia. Nuclear family, elementary family, or a conjugal family is a group consisting of a parent and their children, one or more, typically living in one single residence. Is contrast to a single parent parent family, or a larger extended family, or a family with more than two parents. Nuclear families typically center on a married couple, which may have any number of children. These differences of definitions among observers. Some definitions only allow for biological children that are full-blooded siblings and considered adopted or step-sisters as part of the immediate family, but others allow for step-parent and any mix of... Wow, this is so exclusionary. Use of the term. The story. Data from bones and teeth discovered 4,600-year-old Stone Age burial site in Germany proved the earliest evidence for social recognition of a family consisting of two parents with multiple children that survived. The European researchers said that the nuclear families have been a primary arrangement in England since the 13th century. Even this doesn't even go back to prehistoric time. The primary arrangement was different from normal arrangements in southern unions, Europe, and parts of Asia and the Middle East, whereas it was common for young adults to remain in or marry into a family, remain in or marry into a family home in England. Oh, so this is white people's family. That's all this shit is. Like, this is literally saying cultures around the world says something different. Okay, like that's all it says. Let's go.
And that's why, is they don't want you to have a family with the people that you actually grew up with. They want you to be family with your fellow comrade. And
wait. So did she just say that you shouldn't have a family? You should only have a family with people that you grew up with, and not people that your fellow comrade? God damn it. So can I pull out my big nerd knowledge? Can I pull out my big nerd knowledge? I'm gonna just pull out nerd knowledge. The blood of the Brotherhood runs deeper than the waters of birth. That is a concept that has been going on for eons. Eons. So what? You're born into a fucking family. Your true family is the one that you select. But fucking limited ass, brain powered ass motherfuckers like this motherfucker. Literally, no, you were born to me, so you have to like me and you have to love me because reasons. That just tells me you're a unlikable person. If you think that the only people that should be considered your family are the people that share your DNA, that just tells me you're not a likable person, and you leverage that shit to say, oh, we're family. And should I do the quote? The family, fuck the family. The family, fuck. Oh, no, okay, I'm not going there. Okay. All right, let's go. Soul Food. Remember Soul Food. Let's go.
In communist uprisings, if you have a very strong family unit, that is a big roadblock for communism, because you're secure in knowing that you have people at home that always have your back. You have a safe space, essentially, where people...
There she goes, advocating for a safe space, a safe space again. Oh my God. Does she not get that just because you share DNA with somebody does not mean that they agree with you? I am a fucking atheist. Most of my family are religious. Some of them are in the cloth. That don't mean shit to me. That literally don't mean shit to me. I don't care. Oh. Big thing. And this is the shit that look, check it out. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Don't be shocked. Don't be alarmed. I'm black. I know you guys are shocked. I was shocked when I looked in the mirror this morning, but I realized that I'm black. And sometimes I don't agree with other black people. Namely this fuck right here. But that still doesn't mean I'm not black. That just means that just because I share a fucking genotype, just because I share a goddamn a phenotype with somebody, doesn't mean that they have to fucking agree with me. Wow. Oh. Shock Pikachu face. What is written in your DNA code that makes you have to agree with me? No, that just makes it sad if you think that's the only way that somebody needs to agree with you because they share your DNA. How about you share my ideals? What, you want to do that? Fuck you. Like, okay, let's go.
People are always going to support you. They have your back, right? So that's one of the entry points for communism. And the other one, which is the main focal point of this video, and I'm going to make another video on all of this stuff because this is new context that I'm getting now that I've sort of started reading the Bible and going down the religious rabbit holes.
Tell me when you get to the part where Yahweh brags about setting the earth on 4 pillars and set the crystal dome in the sky. I just like the fuck. When he opens up the waters of the deep. I just tell me that. Like I can't wait for that one. Ooh. Tell me about the time where there were 2 alien abductions that happened in the same family. Like you guys really look. When I say that there are 2 alien abductions that happened in the family, all right. So I'm sure everybody knows the story of Methuselah, right? But I think it was his his father, Enoch, how he walked with God and all of a sudden God took him in the sky. Like, fucking aliens! Like, the fuck? Okay. And then, okay. So, Enoch, his son Methuselah lives like 990 years old and shit like that. Like, yeah, because humans do that some kind of way. And then like he had a son who was while he was away on a hunting trip, his wife was taken by God and impregnated, and yeah, Moses popped out. I mean, excuse me, Noah popped out because reasons. And it's actually a parallel to the fucking Matthew story about how God like created she hadn't been like he wasn't a child of the husband. She was just pregnant all of a sudden because God took her up and gave her gave her a non-consensual hug, or maybe he turned into a stork and like made her pregnant that way. I mean, like, you know, it was good enough for Hercules, but you know, maybe God like rained gold on her, almost like a shower, a shower of gold. I don't know, like, okay, we're talking about Perseus, but still, God rained a shower of gold on her and got her pregnant. I was like, okay, I'm being an asshole, but like, yeah, Moses was created. You know, the guy that like at 600 years old like created a giant boat that would not be able to be floated. Okay, all right, let's go.
Now understanding exactly why they're trying to destroy the church. And the other entry point is religion. This is why when communists come to power, religion is the first thing to go. And the reason for that is the government.
No, oh my God, wait, the Russian Orthodox Church stayed around. Why is it that no? What's the first to go is the leaders of that movement who want more power than you know, king, dictator, God king type person. That's who's the first one to go. I'm sorry. This is stupid because in the end, those organizations still existed. This is fucking propaganda to say that, oh no, the communists got rid of God. No, they didn't. It's just that the priests that had power, they didn't have power anymore. But let's go.
Wants full control over your moral compass. So a Christian, or I should say, a follower of Jesus, I should say, not.
Notice she keeps like bagging off the term Christian. Like, notice she keeps bagging off that term. Well, let's go.
Not a Christian, because I think there's a difference there. But someone that is actively following the Word of God, the Bible, the moral.
Okay, how many people have you killed for picking up stones on a Sunday? I'm just asking. like, I'm sorry. Are you no longer eating shellfish? I'm sorry. Or are you no longer eating any fish that doesn't have any scales? Because you know that covers like different things like eel, catfish. Do you not wear two mixed fabrics? Wait. Now she actually has a significant other, a fiance. While you're menstruating, do you stay outside of the house? Like, I mean, like, of course nobody is boiling a baby goat in the milk of his mother, but still, like, I don't know. But oh God, I know too much. Look. Okay. Have you measured how much force it takes you to beat your slave that they don't die before 3 days? Like, is that what's following the Bible is? Like, have you actually start making the abortion potion following the Bible? I'm just saying. Let's go.
Compass is in the Bible. That is essentially what God wants out of you. And in order for communists to come to power, they need to have control over your moral compass, which is whatever they want it to be at any time. So
damn, that sounds like somebody in the moral majority. I'm sorry, that's like, damn it. Oh, okay, let's go.
They don't want you referencing a book. They want you looking to the government and saying, this is what we should be following. With that in mind, I've noticed something with all of these angry individuals who are trying to enforce their ideologies on other people, whether
What do you think this video is? Wait, does she not realize that she does propaganda? Okay. Does she not realize that she's doing propaganda now? Yeah, okay.
it be by trying to discredit them by making YouTube videos or slandering them by calling them a TERF or a bigot or a white supremacist.
back. I guess we could call it now Christian victimhood. I guess we can call that shit now Christian victimhood. Okay, shit. Let's go.
I've noticed something with these people. Take a look.
I think outside of strict like theistic dogma or theism or whatever, the lack of religion is the problem.
Yes. I agree with that.
She's going with the beanie. Oh wow.
Yeah, I do too. Wokeness replaced it.
I look at all, because I recently became a Christian myself.
Oh, good for you.
Thank you. And anytime I encounter someone that's really woke and is like invested in all these ideas, they're not religious. And in fact, they have negative things to say about God.
Right.
So I'm like, whenever I hear that phrase, y'all need Jesus, no, I'm serious.
Yes, absolutely.
You need to deep throat that Jesus dick. Deep throat that Jesus cock. Just like go. Because that's how you like. Jesus came inside of him. Okay, let's go.
Absolutely.
So let's recap. Churches are being subverted with social justice ideas. And a lot of these people that are so...
I mean, like, what has the church given us? The whole idea that slavery is good? I'm just saying, like, I don't know. When you actually have it in the Bible where you're, God promotes slavery. I'm sorry. He doesn't promote it. He allows it. He doesn't make any prohibition against it. He just says, this is how you do it. I mean, like, he had prohibition against, as I said it, wearing mixed fabrics, picking up sticks on the fucking Sabbath, which is a Saturday. It's an abomination to eat shellfish. Like, at what point, like slavery is bad? Like, why couldn't you just fit that in there? Because they're at their time, they didn't know that it was bad. The Bible is full of moral standards that nobody ever actually lives up to according to your God. Why not just put that one in there to be another moral standard? All because you don't care. Churches are brainwashing stations for a Republican Party. Yeah, of course.
vitriolic and are quick to slander others, call them a bigot, a transphobe, a white supremacist, whatever.
Why is she going back to this? Like, you know what, guys? I'm sorry. I'm fucking done. I just, Peter, where you at?
Done.
I just can't keep doing this. Like, I'm tired, and I can probably come back for this part 2 tomorrow. But, like, oh my God, I want to Roblox myself because, oh God, gridlock. Oh God, no. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm tired. I can't keep doing this. Yeah. We're gonna pick this back up tomorrow. We're gonna hear about Gothix's transformation to a Christian and how Jesus saved her from the social justice warriors, even though Jesus was like one of the first social justice warriors. I'm just saying. I mean, like, he hung out with prosecutors, not prosecutors. He hung out with prostitutes, the people who were seen as less than society. Oh yeah, and it was this one person that he kept by his side. It was a tax collector. Like, the fuck? I'm just saying, like, I don't know. You're Christ-like tax collectors. Why don't you? Okay, fuck. All right, guys. I'm done. I'm done for the night. I'm tired. I'm going to actually go. It's hot as hell. It's supposed to be raining, and I'm looking forward to, like, get in wet. Oh, okay, Twister reference. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow, and remember, always touch titties with consent, and take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah, I'm probably afraid of that, because then people don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right. Absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but.
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
Pretty soon it's all
Is that
gone.
what a cesspool sounds like?
Yes.